Hey everybody out there, this is Kris Nicholson. Today I am showing you guys my new Kronos 88. Well, this is the first generation Kronos. Now this is what I looked up the researches of on YouTube, is that even though this is a first generation Kronos, you can upgrade this to a second generation Kronos. And the same thing with the Kronos X. The first generation Kronos, it has very little memory. And that's no problem because I'm going to upgrade the hard drive and the RAM on here, just like on a regular computer. I'm going to upgrade it to the max. If anybody knows what the max goes for, I'm going for the maximum upgrade because I want to load samples. I want to do a whole bunch of stuff with it. But it's pretty cool. I got this, you're not going to believe this. I got this for $2,000. And a lot of people say, how did you do that? How did you do that? Well, as you've seen, I had the issue with my Korg PA3XLE. Was the LCD screen just conked out on me, just gave out because it was a floor model. And I took that back from Sam Ash, and I asked Sam Ash, I said, do you guys have a Kronos? And they said, yeah, we have them in the other store. How much is it? Over $3,000. They had the Kronos 1 and they had the Kronos 2. The Kronos 1 they were selling for $3,000. The Kronos 2 they were selling for $4,000. You know, plus tax and everything, it all adds up. So I went my quick search and I went on Craigslist and I got this for $2,000 with a case, which is right over here, that case, and with a two-tiered stand, which is right now we're in an apartment, so two-tiered stand's right over here. Mint condition. Everything is in fully mint condition. So that's pretty cool. And I wanted to look at what is the difference between the Kronos 1, which is the original Kronos right here, and the Kronos 2 and the Kronos X. All it is the memory. The memory and the sounds. So if you upgrade your original Kronos or the Kronos X into the Kronos 2, which you can do, you can actually just upgrade it from Korg. Just, you know, upgrade the hard drives, and also upgrade the system RAM, because there's a CPU stuck inside there. You know, it's basically a computer-driven keyboard, which is pretty cool. All right, so today I am going to freelance with it. I'm going to play with the sounds, which is really cool. And we're in the apartment, so I made sure that the guy in the next apartment is not there, but he said he doesn't mind when I play. But, you know, I want to be very kind to my neighbors. I'm a friendly guy. I don't like to cause any corruption. Alright, so this over here, this is the German Grand, which is pretty cool. It's still early in the morning for me. I'm not awake yet, so my chops are not fully up yet. Let me turn the Kronos down and turn the speaker up, so much better. Okay, over here, this is the Japanese Grand. Beautiful sound. I mean, if I turn the speaker up, you can actually hear the dampers lift up and fall back down to the strings. I haven't set my EQs yet. Herbie Butterfly. I gotta remember, I gotta turn the speaker up and the Kronos down. But it's really neat. These also here's I just sold the Wurlitzer 200A. Got one built in. And with the grand piano, I have let me just do this a little bit. I could go back to my set list and I could set my EQ. So I like to have my EQ just a little bit sharper. And that's more like a piano. So let me write the set list right here. And there we go. And so if I go into the comedy, I have a grand piano on the screen and I could touch and drag basically, or my fingers are not good that much, but yeah, touch and drag. And I can open up the lid. And I can set my parameters if I wanted more damper noise. I could customize my own grand piano. And the samples are long, which is really neat. Okay, so go back to the set list. And let me show you this. This is really cool. I got a CX3 organ right here. So these sliders over here. The sliders act just like drawbars. And if I wanted to hold drawbar mode on the screen, I got a drawbar mode right here. Leslie. And I have the Casios, which have, you know, the drawbars on there, and they're pretty cool. And for this, I could just use one keyboard for my performance. I don't like to take, honestly, I'm a kind of person, I don't like to take 3 or 4 keyboards with me. I just like to take one. I like to act like a guitarist and just take one guitar. Well, some guitars take more than one, but I like to take one guitar and an amplifier. That's it. So this one keyboard does all of that for me. Okay, so that's that. I got a Poly 6 over here. And on the screen, got my Poly 6 right there, which is really cool. So I can go in and do my edits right over there, which is really cool. Okay, and also I have an MS-20. And on the screen over here, there's my MS-20, which is pretty cool. I just uploaded the M1 sounds, which is on here, and also this has the Wavestation sounds, which I love. One of my favorite keyboards, of course, was the M1 War the T series and the Wavestation. So if I go into wave sequence, Wavestation, a lot of people are like, what is Wavestation? What is the purpose of it? A Wavestation was called the talking synth, or basically a rhythmic synth. And once I press a key, one key, I get a whole different movement. So on top of that, you have the Vector, which is this joystick over here. You have 2 joysticks. This is your pitch bender XY mode, and also this over here is your Vector XY joystick right over here. And with the Vector, which was featured on the classic Wavestation, also was featured on the Yamaha products like the SY35, the SY22. And also was featured on the Korg Kronos, which was really neat. Well, this is the Korg Kronos, the Korg Oasis, which is really cool. Now, going back into the Wavestation, if I go over here, and a lot of people who know the Wavestation, you get actually classic Wavestation sounds. So let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm still new working with this, so you gotta bear with me. But I am loving every minute of it. This is, a lot of people are thanking me, Kris, this is a big step. Oh, by the way, if you hear that, if you hear the cat, there's another cat growling in the background. But, okay, so if I wanted to go to a wave sequence on here, let's see if I can find it on here. I'm not really good at doing this at first. Ah, I'm in the wrong mode. I'm in the wrong mode. But you want that classic Wavestation sound. Like, say for instance, let's see if I can find it. You know, it's weird. I'm still learning this, so I'm still trying to find it as much as I can. But I'm going to show you some other sounds at the same time, so I'm going to go over here and just move down. Ah, I found it. It's called Wave Song. That was the classic of the Wavestation. That was like the trademark sound. It's like that, and so there's one called Sky Song. Those are classic Wavestation sounds. Wave Girls, which is really neat. And I can load more Wavestation sounds in here, which is really cool, because I do have a Wavestation SR. I had the EX and I had the AD a long time ago. I just sold them and I kind of regret it, but now since I have this, I don't regret it anymore. I don't know if I should sell my Wavestation SR. Okay, so other classic sounds that I have on here, and I can show you, which is really cool. And I'm just freelancing with it, which is pretty cool. I could go to my user bank, and I uploaded, let's see if I can find it. I'm no good at doing this. Okay, here it is. See if I wanted to upload. It's not here. It's not here. Ah, here it is. Found it. The M1 piano sound. I got other piano sounds, other sounds, which is really cool. Drum sounds. Drum sounds are really important, especially on a workstation like this. So let me exit out of here, go into sound mode. I got drums right here, which I'm using the Karma, but I could take the Karma off. Every single key is a different sound, which is really neat. And it sounds so real. So let me go to the drum bank, and here is one called the Rock Dry Ambience Kit. And you can edit it, you can do a whole bunch of stuff with it. I love these drum sounds. This is really cool. Really neat. Another thing that I found out too is really cool is that you have a sound effect kit. So you have a whole catalog right over here. Let's go to sound effect 4. long samples. They're not just little loop samples that you get on a general MIDI instrument. These are really long samples. Like this one right here. Long samples, really cool. And I must have held that for at least 3 minutes or 4 minutes. I have other stuff like a bowling ball. If I can find it. Oh, also I got piano effects. Like strumming of a piano. But it's really cool for what it can do. Which is really neat. Alright, also you have the combination mode, you got the sequencer. Let me exit out of here. Go to combination mode. And if I wanted to go to complex, something a little bit more rhythmic. It's just amazing what this thing could do. So if I wanted to go to Guardians of Life. And I could trigger the karma that's on there. Anyway, I'm going to make more videos as I learn it and go along. This is unbelievable. A lot of people's going to ask me also if I'm going to get another arranger. Yes, I am. I'm going to get another PX3 LE. Or I'm going to try to save up for the PA4X. But I think I'm going to get the PX3 LE again, just to complement, because I do need another arranger. But beforehand, I'm definitely going to upgrade everything on this. This has the upgrade system 3.4. I could find out exactly. Yeah, 3.0.4. So this has the new system upgrades as the Kronos 2. And so I'm going to upgrade even more on this as it sounds. And I'm going to do a lot more sequencing. Do more videos on this more. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.